Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to change the air filter on your Triumph Thruxton and Thruxton R. It's pretty simple. You got to take off your seat, your side panels, and then what we're going to be doing is taking off this hose, which has a clamp at this end and this end, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Torx T20 screws that we got to take out. So we're going to start by removing these two hose clamps, or at least sliding them out of the way. That's the bottom one. I used a pair of needle nose pliers for that, and then I got a pair of channel locks to try and get the other one. The other one's a little harder to get. So there's that hose off. Remember which way you took it off. And now we can get to the Torx screws. It's a T20 bit again. I think the service manual says you're supposed to take these covers off, but you don't really need to, as long as you have wobble extensions. Okay, so now they got those 4 screws removed, we can pop this panel off and get access to the air filter. Okay, now that we got that cover off, we're just going to slide out the air filter. It has its own plastic holder that the filter sits in. You're pulling that whole thing out. You can see my old filter has some dirt and grit in it. Pretty normal. Changing it out as part of my 10,000 mile service. And just to note, this bracket goes in back this way. Okay, so I've got my new K&N filter here. We're just gonna drop it into the bracket that comes in the airbox, and then K&N tells you to use this air filter sealing grease that comes with the filter, and we're just going to apply some of that around the edge. I don't want to use too much. And we'll just smooth this out. Once you've got that on, we're going to slip bracket and filter in place. Press it all the way in. And now we're going to reinstall our air filter cover and work on putting these 4 screws back in. Don't drop them like I did. We're not going to torque those completely down until we get the other 2 threaded in, and once the other 2 are threaded in, then we'll snug everything down. Now that we got the 4 screws in, we're just going to tighten it down. Don't want to over tighten them because it is plastic, but make sure they are snug so they don't come loose while you're riding. Okay, that's all tightened up. Okay, and now that we've got that panel back in place, we are going to reinstall that tube. Slip the top part on first. Get your channel locks. Sound good. Slip that bottom pipe on. It's harder to put on than it is to take off. Okay, maybe we need to try a different approach. Pinch that, push it forward, push the hose on all at once. There we go. And now we can start the bike, make sure everything's okay before we put the seat on and the side covers on, and should be done.